Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. The Beavers will put total leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Washington State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it, he can run, he can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. On the option.
And they give it to the fullback going downhill right now. And I tell you what, most of the time, the fullback takes you the ball, but it's most of the time as a blocker. And they give it to him really quickly. Linebacker comes down and meet him in the hole. I tell you what, that's big on big collision right there. Big boy pads and big boy pads.
Looking to pass. It's key. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Goes to the option. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Washington State has it in the red zone. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And now on second down for this offense. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. Keeps the legs moving. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. The Cougars get enough to move the chains. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Key. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unleashes to the end zone. And he intercepts it.
Well, that's unfortunate for the offense now, because early in the game, you've got an opportunity here in the red zone to at least come away with 3 points, but after the bad decision, they throw the pick and they come away with nothing.
You still have the 1 yard.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The give to the tailback. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. Looking for room. It's Hankerson. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. They go to the draw. Sweet cut there. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
And he breaks into the open. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cougar! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a DC, I'm throwing my I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable. Having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50+ and make it look that easy. You stop him.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's McCoy. Getting some heat. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Back to throw, it's McCoy. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to buy time. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Beavers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Hills. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, two biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those two things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Well, so much for just relying on the running game in the snow after that big play.
You know, you always hear the offenses say, I have the advantage. I know where I'm going when the weather's not great. The snow, no problem. Push the ball down the field. Nice pitch and catch with the inclement weather.
Open space at the 25. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a three spot on the board. And he missed it. No good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium.
No.
Every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Turns it on in midfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Beavers are in the hurry-up.
You know, they say football is a game of inches, and on that last play, that easily could have been an interception and a huge play for the defense, yet somehow, after the deflection, the offense is able to make the catch, and looky, this drive is still going.
Using his feet to buy time. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Wants to throw. It's McCoy. They've got the screen set up. Made a defender miss. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Feeling some heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Beavers will line up to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll run the option. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He'll toss.
No, don't step out of bounds.
Offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here comes the option. Quick toss. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. The option look. The pitch. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this one.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Key. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch, called for and made. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense is doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. On the return, it's Hills. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Using his feet. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball. And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock. Give them the underneath
Deflection.
stuff. Again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's McCoy. And they got him for the sack. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's caught.
Yes, got to stop.
By the QB on the out route, gets it to this guy just in time. He makes the catch, and his momentum takes him out of bounds.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. 4th down, hold it them. Defense coming up clutch here. Making up for the loss in the last game. That one damn corner fucked me over.
Trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll toss it. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going. But that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations.
Why are you on the screen?
You do that a lot of times.
You're down 2 scores.
Defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Back to throw, it's McCoy. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Got some room to run.
And that's game.
And he's
We're back.
Up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they
we're going to run play action pass here because I want
quick timeout call by the defense,
just
stopping
more
the clock to save
first
as
down
much
passing
time
on
as
my
possible
quarterback
for their
step.
offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Buys a little extra time. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is
maybe.
a flag on the field. We'll see what that's
Just
about.
a second pass. Oh well.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown.
And he coughs it up.
We got the ball back. Let's go.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. 1st down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moving away from pressure. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Floating away. And the defense knew exactly
I'm gonna let that
where
end the
that
game.
1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much. But fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. But at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was gorgeous. You talk about hitting people. You talk about tackling. You talk about physicality. Yes, please. I like all those.
That was your last home game for the seniors. That was your last game in the Pac-12 for Washington State. So I mean, we'll make a bowl game, so that might be the last game too. But still, this is our last home game in the Pac-12. We're moving to the Mountain West next year. I'll go to the stats real quick. Even though I'd rather not look at the offensive ones, I would prefer looking at the defensive ones. It wasn't all that high on offense. I can't really see that well in the snow. But Daniel Key went off on the rushing game. 3 completed passes. Whatever. 1. Oh, I really thought we hit it off in the stat sheet, but 20 tackles. 5 for Doss, and a tackle for loss. We had a sack and pass, a sack, and then another half sack. Yeah, 3 sacks total, and a pick from Cedarland to end the game. And our defense got the shutout, so that was beautiful. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go get ready for work, and I will recruit later when I get home.